Hello Epic 7. I know it's not Mola Monday anymore, but here is your Dagger Sicar Hall of Trials team. This is not a good week, unless you have really high-end gear and a chunk of patience. But it is doable. It looks like this entire event might be written around Fumir, so maybe she'll bring some cool way to do this. If she does, I will make another video, but if not, this is the best team that I've come up with so far. They don't give us a lot of options this time around. First, if a knight hero is on the team, everybody takes more damage. And fire elemental heroes can't hit anything, so those are out. Mage heroes are granted boosted attack and boosted crit chance, which is kinda nice. You can use those added stats to do some extra damage. And if an ice elemental hero attacks and they are wearing 2 or more buffs, they get a 30% damage boost, so kinda like an extra rage set. Unfortunately, this time around, we don't have any special debuff that gives you a 50 to 70% damage boost. We don't have any extra hits if you're wearing buffs, so it makes it very difficult this week to score high. Here's the team that I've come up with. And I know, we're using a collab unit. You just kind of got to get over it. She's really the only one I found that can do this. So, first on the team is Sinful Angelica. This one is a little bit faster than is necessary. In fact, it messed with the speed tuning a little bit to have her this fast. I think closer to 260 to 265 would be a better speed point for the team I was running to make sure that she doesn't lap Rem inside of the break phase. You want her to be tanky. She's got to take some hits because she's going to be front lining, so give her some HP and some defense so that she doesn't die to a sneeze, and she is going to need 200% effect resistance. The effect resistance allows her to not be stunned by the adds or stripped by Kayron. Now Kayron's big swiping attack that hits everybody ignores ER, so you can't avoid that, but at least his S3 won't strip her. For an EE, I gave her the one that boosts Soul Harvest's healing, and for an artifact, I gave her Celestine. I felt these were kind of necessary to keep the team healthy. Next is Kitty Clarissa. Kitty Clarissa, you want to run just moderate speed. She doesn't need great gear, just keep her in the 210 to 230 speed range, and give her enough tankiness that she also doesn't die to a sneeze. Other than that, the stats don't really matter. A little bit of effectiveness is nice to help strip and control the attack break in the transition phases. Put her on her S1 EE for healing, and I gave her Warhorn for damage and CR cycling. Third unit on the team is Camilla. Camilla is our tertiary dual attack unit. I put mine on a rage set because Camilla actually does pretty good damage. If you're going to run her on a rage set, you can run her slow and put as much damage as you want on her. If you're going to run her fast, I recommend Benimaru's Tachi to keep the attack buffs up on her so she doesn't have to solely rely on Angelica for attack buffs. I put her on a Symbol of Unity for extra damage. And our standard Wyvern Rem. We put Rem on a rage set, run her as close to base speed as possible so she keeps that double buff as long as possible and also maintains demon mode. Pen set is not ideal because inside of the break phase the boss has no defense. You could run torrent set, but I found I got max damage with just a basic crit set. If you've got one with imprints, you can stack her damage higher. Remember, she only needs 85% crit chance because Kayron is a fire boss. For an artifact, we gave her Cruel Mischief just to maximize the damage. This fight requires a lot of timing, so pay close attention. Almost every attack is done in a specific order. Now, in a perfect world, you want Rem to react to this and counterattack. This kills and activates demon mode. Angelica uses her S3, gives everybody attack and speed buff. Kitty Clarissa S3s, and dual attacks, and that puts us into the break phase and lets Camilla still have her S1 ready. So that's the key to max damage. It gets us one extra attack inside the break phase. No debuffs yet. We need a debuff for rage set. There, we got an attack break, so now rage set is proccing and we're doing maximum damage. Maximum damage for us is about, let's see, 237 into 237, so about 470k damage, 475k damage per dual attack. Now the dual attack with Camilla will hit harder because our Camilla is on rage set. 387k, so that one's even nicer. Now here is where, if your Angelica is a little slower, she doesn't cut Rem, because sometimes you get robbed on this last hit. So you may want to slow Angelica down just a little bit so that she doesn't cut Rem inside of this break phase. 4.2 million is a very good exit. You want to have right around 3.5 to 4 million to be able to pull off Dagger Sicar. Now remember, if you hit Kayron, it CR pushes the adds up. So we're attacking the adds here. If you kill one of the adds, it gives Kayron an attack buff, so you want to save Kitty Clarissa's S2 for stripping that attack buff. Now, the adds are getting ready to take a turn anyway. I'm going to go ahead and attack Kayron here to put an attack break on him so he hits less hard, because his S3 is going to go off next, and that's his big choke skill, and it can do a lot of damage. Now what we've got to do here is we've got to stall. I did not want that defense break, but the attack down is good. Now Kayron won't hit as hard.
Destroying everything.
Let's go ahead and S1 the ad that's the healthiest so we don't accidentally kill. You notice Rem has 2 turns left on her skill. Oh shoot, there is the attack buff, but that's okay. Angelica can take it. Now, Rem's S2 has got 2 turns left on the cooldown. Her cooldown procs after her turn is over. So we need to go around the horn 2 more times so that demon mode will be ready for the next phase. So you gotta be careful not to overkill, and that's why we're not transforming. We're not trying to get defense breaks. We don't want to hurt Kayron too much. We will S2 get rid of the attack buff. Maybe we get an attack break again? Nope. Man, where were those dual attacks in the break phase? Okay, now we got adds back up again, so we got places to dump our attacks in. Let's see, we still got 2 more turns, so she's got to take 2 more turns, and then we're ready to enter the break phase. So, we'll just chip away here. Okay, we'll go ahead and go 1 more round. I don't want to kill these adds, because I want to use them to make sure she has demon mode going into break phase. Remember, if you kill all the adds, there won't be anybody left to die to take us into the break phase with demon mode. It's okay, she left 1 alive. She left 1 alive. We're still okay. So we don't want to kill that ad, so we've got to... Okay, we can S2. We'll take the attack buff away from Kayron. Or not. Lovely. Don't hit her again. Don't hit her. Whew. Okay. Hanging on by a thread, and after Rem does this attack, we're ready to go, so we can go ahead and start damaging Kayron a little more. Can I S3 here? I'm going to S3 here, because Kayron's S3 is not ignore ER. And if he S3 Angelica, she can't die. We can go ahead and transform Kitty Clarissa.
Don't give up. Meow.
Let's see. I think we attack Kayron. There we go. Ooh, got the defense break. Nice. Nice. The choke goes into our Immortal Sinji. Because of her 200 effect resistance, she doesn't get stripped. We'll go ahead and S3. This will kill the front ad and put us into demon mode. Now we're in demon mode. We gotta waste 1 Angelica skill, but this puts us safely into the break phase. And it's almost a perfect insertion. All we're missing is 1 attack from Angelica. Hopefully that doesn't matter. We've got a debuff up, so right away we're doing maximum damage with the rage set. Another hit. 5.5. Long way to 8.5. 8.5 million is our goal for Dagger Sicar. There's 6. 6.5. I'm tempted to S2. Nah, we'll lap. We'll just S1. Good. Dual attack. Ooh, we got a dual attack with Camilla. That's nice. She does damage. We gotta transform. We're close. We're at 7.7. We're right on the edge of 8.5. That's a good hit. 8.2. And that's it. 8.4, 8.5 million, 8.7 actually. That's your Dagger Sicar threshold.
Can I go home?
You know what? We can
after I
get
kill
our
the
S3 back up, and if we
creatures?
soul harvest, we heal up.
It's time to tear them to pieces.
So let's see, let's kill one of these guys. We'll kill the number 2 one. You gotta kill these ads. If you don't control these ads, they will wipe your whole party.
Will you play with Meow?
We'll hit this guy. Ouch, don't hit Camilla again. Oh, poor kitty. It's okay, we're still good. We'll take out the last ad. That should give us one more soul harvest. There we go, that heals us up.
Meow.
Hit Kayron, defense break. Ah, rats. Perfect, perfect. He chokes Angelica, who's still immortal, so she survives this.
Can I go
Dual attack.
home after I
Defense break. Aw. Defense break. Hey, there it is. We'll attack buff so we can dual attack and hit again. I think we might clear this. We're going to clear this. Excellent.
Don't give up. Meow.
I honestly did not expect this clear. But if you can take it to the end like this, solid Dagger Sicar. That's 10 million points. 8.5 is the goal, so that should do it. This took 5 attempts to make it happen. It is a lot of RNG. It's got to line up perfectly. You've got to speed tune your team just right, and you've got to have Rem, and you've got to have her loaded with really good damage gear. I hope this helps some of you out with getting your Dagger Sicar thresholds taken care of. If it doesn't, Kayron is often an easy fight. Just wait till his next rotation and try it then. If you have any questions, ask them in the comments section. And as always, like and subscribe. Have a great rest of your week, everybody.